The Bulls begin the game with the basketball.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Done to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Carter to Chris Dunn. Trying to cash in. Shot by Dunn, no good. To Mikal Bridges. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Dunn curling inside. Porter guarded by Devin Booker. To Chris Dunn. A pass stolen by Phoenix. To Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Porter matched up with Warren. To LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. 4-3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Goes to the right side. Goes reverse to lay it in.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Over to the right side. Zach LaVine, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Done. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-pointer.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's Suns ball. Crawford to Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And the finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Off the assist.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Chicago possession. Levine, a pass stolen by Phoenix to Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Zach LaVine swats it. Ball's out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Suns have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court, it's Booker. His team up by 7. Gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. Denzel Valentine. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Defense, let's go.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
To Crawford. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here's a chance from long range. He buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Crawford. Fires the 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Devin Booker, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Wendell Carter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Booker to Crawford. It's Carter with the rebound. And finishes strong.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
Curling inside. Crawford to Jackson for 3. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Chicago with the possession. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. He's 2 for 2 now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Crawford. Cleaning the offensive glass to Jackson. Crawford. Oh, he had him there for a second. And he's fouled. A couple of
test shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Porter. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Markkanen.
Screen coming.
To Wendell Carter. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Not that time. He misses. To Wendell Carter. Levine lobs it up. Suns control the possession. Mikal Bridges. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
T.J. Warren at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. The first one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Levine gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Levine to Markkanen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Corner 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. That's it.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
I got ball. I got something for him.
You got to get up on that.
Easy path to the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot even.
To Zach Levine. And look out.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Cleans it up. Otto Porter. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Done to Wendell Carter. To Markkanen. From long range. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Not that time. Carter to Chris Dunn. Fires the 3 and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Mikal Bridges lets it fly from long range. Rebound taken in by Chicago. To Chris Dunn. Missed a wide open look. To Mikal Bridges. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Phoenix with it. Mikal Bridges. Won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Mikal Bridges. 4-3. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. To Levine. To the outside. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Levine to Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Carter to Markkanen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. There's the toss. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Lopez. Nothing going here on that drive. Robin Lopez. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here's a chance from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Deep right corner. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Bulls have it. Markkanen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. No, the Suns come up with the steal. Great pass to set it up. Cashes in for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated.
Flushes down the slam.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
DeAndre Ayton, deep left corner. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Crawford. Lays it up and in.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Crawford to Jackson. Curling inside. Fires the 3. It's done with the rebound. Good look that time, but off the mark. Oh, emphatic slam. .15-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Suns have the lead. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Levine buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
DeAndre Ayton. Chris Dunn able to recover with the block. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First try, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Mikal Bridges. For three. Carter comes away with it. To Porter. Carter to Chris Dunn. Zach LaVine. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Porter to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Chicago basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Markkanen to Wendell Carter. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, no good. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Wide open look, won't go. LaVine to Markkanen. Screen coming. LaVine to Markkanen. Shot no good there by LaVine. Goes to the left side. LaVine to Chris Dunn. Porter. No good. Porter to Markkanen. Here comes the screen. Gets it in the left corner. Porter to Wendell Carter. Able to convert inside.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. And more importantly, it means this is a two-possession game. DeAndre Ayton goes to the right side. Booker. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
To Levine. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Booker. Bender against Porter. And scores.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Done. Around the perimeter to Zach Levine. Here comes the screen. Levine sets him up. Wendell Carter powers it through.
I see you.
Deep three at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they points. That'll wrap things up for Jay Williams and our entire crew.